Simon is outside. First off, before we talk about Simon, let's go ahead and talk about Dennis McKinley, the MAGA Trump supporter. Y'all know, Porsha's baby dad. So yesterday or 2 days ago, right? I'm a day behind on all of this, but listen, bear with me. This was after the Rolls Royce incident and all of that back and forth, and then Simon or Kenya and them, chiming in and social media chiming in, etc., etc. After that was all said and done, Porsha posted a meme, a quote onto her Instagram story, and it basically said, you've reached an ultimate level of healing if if you're recently single and don't want nobody. Okay, something to that effect. I'm paraphrasing, but it was like a phrase like that. The Shade Room reposted it to their blog, and then Work When Celebrate Dennis McKinley, Porsha's baby daddy, and the Trump MAGA supporter allegedly went under the comments and said, "Come on home, boo." Okay, and had everybody going crazy. You can see this was early on when he said it. 33 minutes after he said it, 485 likes and 141 replies under it. So everybody was shook at the fact that Porsha's baby dads was trying to win his baby mom's back, okay, his ex-fiance back. And it's an interesting situation because they're not beating the allegations. You guys are not beating the allegations because now there are allegations that Porsha was sleeping with the baby daddy, Dennis, the MAGA supporter, while she was married to Simon Gobadia. There's also rumors that she was sleeping with an African man who has twice as much as Simon and was trying to hop on that train, which is the reason why she had to fast track to a divorce. Allegedly. These are all rumors. This is gossip. This is mess. Anywho, so I kind of find it ironic that he used the terminology, "Come on home, Porsche. Come on home, boo. P. Come on home, P." Okay, seeming as though Simon is hot. Okay, Simon is hot. That just reminded me of a song. Simon is hot. Let me write that down before I forget it. But Simon is hot. Simon is mad. Simon is big mad. He is upset that Porsha was able and allowed to trick him out of his spot when she first filed for the divorce, right? She was, well, first off, let me give you the timeline. She leaked the information about his past, his fraudulent past, and then his immigration status. And then she gave People Magazine the exclusive about the filing of the divorce. Later on, we found out that she is citing the fact that she basically didn't know her husband, etc., etc. He wasn't really forthcoming with a lot of information. Then we found out that there's this prenup that allegedly says that after 30 days of her filing, Simon Gobadia must vacate the premises. So even though I don't think she owns the home. I don't think she owns that Rolls Royce. I don't think her name is on anything. I don't think, okay? I don't know for sure, but I just don't think. So in my head, it wasn't really the whole home thing, right? Him vacating the home and all of these things. I never saw it as an argument for ownership. I just saw it as this will be her place of dwelling for up to 2 years until she figures out what she wants to do next in her life. That's how I interpret this alleged clause in the prenup. But the prenup allegedly states that he must vacate the premises, the home, within 30 days of a filing, before 30 days, and she can live in the mansion up to 2 years. Okay, I didn't see that as she wants equity in a sale of a home. I saw that as she just wants to dwell in the home for 2 years. That's how I'm interpreting the situation. But then again, I don't know why this divorce is turning so nasty. I don't know what she's fighting for. I don't know what else is in this prenup. Okay? I don't know what else is in this prenup. There has to be something else in this prenup that Porsha is fighting for. Especially since, there was a clause in there that Simon agreed to initially, talking about how he had to vacate within 30 days of a filing. Why would you sign that? Okay. So I say all of that to say, I believe that Simon is big mad because Porsha pulled a Simon on Simon. And the reason why I'm saying that, remember he was divorcing Fallon and said that he has a U-Haul for the women that he's with on standby. He has them on speed dial on standby for when he gets ready to dump his women. He has U-Haul on standby. They're in his favorites list. Okay. So that he can pack their shit up and they can leave the premises. Do y'all remember that whole situation? Do y'all remember that? Y'all acting like y'all don't remember. Why am I the only one that remembers? He said that he has the U-Haul people on speed dial so that when he gets ready to kick who he's tired of, the woman that he's tired of, out the crib, they can go about their merry business. That's why I'm saying that Porsha tricked him out of his spot. That's why I'm saying that Porsha pulled a Simon on Simon. Simon sold 2 prior homes to purchase this $7 million home in Sandy Springs, Georgia, with his 34 years of impeccable credit. Okay, this immigrant put down a huge chunk of a down payment to buy this $7 million home so that his U.S. citizen wife could live in it. Signed a prenup that said that he had to vacate the premises within 30 days of a filing. And then Porsha files for a divorce. And then you and your children are quote unquote homeless. That's why I'm saying what I'm saying, y'all. That's what I'm saying. Bringing it back to Dennis, I say all of that to say, I found it really interesting that he used this particular phrase, come on home, boo, emphasis on home, amid the issues and the legal battle that's going on between Porsha, Simon, and this home. How do I personally feel about Dennis saying this, talking about some come on home, boo? I don't really feel much. I did like Dennis at one point in time until I found out he was a MAGA supporter, allegedly. You know, but other than that, I mean, he's okay. I just feel like he's a MAGA supporter. I don't like that. And I also don't like the fact that he allegedly cheated. Okay, they broke up. Remember, they broke up. You know, I think it was Porsha's last season on the Real Housewives of Atlanta, and she was like so up in arms about the fact that, you know, Dennis allegedly cheated. Now I know Dennis do like the young girls in his crew lounge show. Okay, he be dating the young girls, and sometimes I feel like Porsha can't stand a chance. Because Dennis like the 20-year-olds and Porsha is approaching 50. I think Porsha's 43 too. But other than the fact that he allegedly cheated and other than the fact that he's allegedly a Trump supporter, I mean, I don't have an issue with, you know, these two, whatever they want to do. Now I kind of feel like she needs to go heal. Okay, she needs to heal before she just jumps into anything, before she just goes home to her baby daddies. But that's just my personal opinion, y'all. Let me know how y'all feel about the situation in the comments down below. Now, we also have this situation regarding Simon. So Simon also went onto the internet earlier this morning and had a lot to say. The scales of justice are about fairness in court cases. Okay, sure. There are 2 sides to every story. Okay, yeah. And each side of a case or a story must be heard. Each side gets the chance to present evidence or the details about the case. Simon has learned to use ChatGPT. Okay, so this is what he said further in an Instagram post earlier today. He wrote, "Buckle your seatbelts, folks." He definitely did learn to use ChatGPT because he's using semicolons and he's inserting definitions and quotation marks, and it's all like grammatically correct, it seems, and spelled right. Okay, ChatGPT, Um, Buckle your seatbelts, folks. This matter will take time to fully unravel. There will be no conclusion until we have our day in court and all of the evidentiary matter is presented at trial. For example, depositions will be taken from witnesses and legal arguments will be made. One thing I'm proud and extremely good at is finding receipts and letting it tell the story. Only this time a court gets to pass judgment. Receipts do matter in court, and a jury of our peers will have an opportunity to deliberate on the evidence. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, so what is this evidence? What is he trying to prove? I think what his angle is that he wants to prove that Porsha signed this prenup and got into this marriage acting in bad faith, not in good faith. Meaning she had ulterior motives. She got into this marriage, right? We have this prenup 15 months after the marriage, or 14 months if, according to Simon. Married for 453 days or however long it was. He found it awfully suspicious that she fouled and decided to leave him high and dry, at this specific moment just to trigger certain clauses within the prenup, right? So his thing is he wants to prove her intent. And I guess his whole thing is he's going to use whatever receipts he has in order to help paint this narrative of what her intent might have been while entering this marriage. Okay, makes sense? Capiche? All right. Now it's interesting, going back to Dennis McKinley, it kind of seems like he is spilling a little bit of tea. I don't know if it's true tea or not, but listen, he pinned a comment onto his Instagram page, right? And it says she was still sleeping with her baby daddies. What? Is that true? Now, somebody done told me that she was sleeping with another African man who has $80 million instead of $40 million. And that's why she was trying to fast track this divorce. She was a gold digging cheater. Okay. So maybe, just maybe, he's going to try to prove that she's a gold digging cheater. And listen, if she's a gold digging cheater, go prove your case. I don't put nothing past anybody. If she's still sleeping with the baby dads, maybe it's true. Who knows? I don't know. But what is hard for me to reconcile with is the fact that she was all over Instagram talking about some Simon Gobadia and Porsha Gobadia, and I'm Porsha Gobadia and not Porsha Williams, and Porsha Williams returning to the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Who said that? But Porsha Gobadia is in the building. And then on Valentine's Day, happy wife, happy life. And then you mean to tell me the whole time she was sleeping with African men and Dennis, the MAGA Trumper baby daddy, and she was gold digging, and she knew the whole time that she was going to file the prenup at 15 months to trigger certain clauses in the prenup and this, that, and the third. Like, you was really acting, and then you was kissing him and saying that this was your man, your man, your man, and then you put him up on the TV screen and all of these things, and you were so in love, and you had this lavish wedding, and like, I was personally convinced that she was really in love with this man, and she really was fucking with this man. So again, I don't think Porsha is above being a gold digging cheater. However, it's confusing to think about the wife that she played on Instagram. Porsha, did you scam Simon and us? Wow. I mean, the kids are homeless. The kids are homeless. Okay. I'm sure them 3 kids is probably, sitting somewhere talking about some, wondering why, what's her name? PJ is running amok in their palace. Anyways, y'all let me know how y'all feel about everything in the comments down below. Like the video. Do you think Porsha is a gold digging cheater who only got with Simon to for financial gain or for access to the private jets and the $7 million mansion and the vacations to Dubai? And did she use Simon for a 3-year paid leave, or was she really in love with him? Let's talk about it. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to create a great day. Bye.